Hello, and welcome to the card rundown for Apex League Wrestling number 39. Before we get into this week, let's see what we have coming up. ALW 40, there will be a number one contenders match. Great Khali will take on the winner of ALW 39 match between Hiroshi Tanahashi and Sid Vicious. Hey, that's this week. Wow. The Hiroshi Tanahashi Sid Vicious match. We are announcing the second Clusterfuckula 1. What's a Clusterfuckula 1? Well, uh, it is 10 clusterfucks with the same 8 people. You get points for finishing position and eliminations. The top 4 finishers get points for position, and anyone who scores an elimination gets credit for the elimination. Most points at the end of all the clusterfucks wins, and what do you win? Well, you get an ALW Deathmatch Championship match at the pay-per-view. Who are our competitors? Well, we're going to have 4 qualifiers at ALW 41. We're going to have one former champion. That's all the champions. So former world champion, former deathmatch champion, former battle royale champions, all put into one pool. I'll rando it, and whoever is the one will be in the clusterfuckula one. We're going to have 2 roster randos. That's 2 people who have previously wrestled. And we will have 1 in-game rando. So that's one of, I think I have like 800. It might be like 830, something like that. People. So could be almost any of them. They're yeah. All right. What's next? Our pay-per-view Dreams and Nightmares. That's on the 18th of March. Remember, we are catching up because I took a big break. We'll have all titles defended. There'll be 10 matches on the main card, 2 on the pre-show. We're gonna have many ranked competitors in action. We're gonna have a clusterfuck of some kind because those are always fun. And we're going to have more details as we get closer. I know it's a lot of vague details now, but I got a lot of stuff depending on a lot of matches coming up. So I think actually after this show, after ALW 39, I could start giving you a little more detail as to who might be facing who. Okay, let's get into it. This is a pretty big card. I'm pretty excited for it. The quicker I get done this, the quicker I can record all these matches. So I'm trying to get through this. Okay, the ranking update. You can see the top 4 remain unchanged. Bad Luck Fale, who beat Katsuyori Shibata, makes a big jump. Kojima falls after losing to Great Khali. Great Khali was already the number 2 ranked competitor, didn't have anywhere to move really. So his stock did go up, but still in the same spot. Rosemary moves up 1, and as Katsuyori Shibata drops off the list, Starlight Kid 2-0 enters the rankings. Okay, what's on the card this week? Well, we're going to have a match for 1 deathmatch token. Jamie Noble is going to take on Chris Harris. Kenny Omega, who's 2-0 in wrestling, will take on Booker T. We'll have a Battle Royale qualifier. Shima, Jesus, takes on Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson looking to get back that title. Chad Gable on debut is going to take on Chris Sabin, also on debut. So those 2 winners will join the champion, Swerve Strickland, and the man who won last week, The Undertaker, in a Battle Royale title match next week. Bret Hart, the number 7 ranked competitor, is going to take on the number 8 ranked competitor, Rosemary. That should be a fun one. And then Hiroshi Tanahashi, the number 3 ranked competitor, he's 8-4. And remember, he's going to have a manager. He won the Manager Invitational. Part of why he's so highly ranked. He won that tournament. It's a lot of wins. Takes on Sid Vicious. Oh, I got to update. He's now he should now be 10-2 after losing the title last week. So yeah, Sid Vicious still the number 4 ranked competitor. The deathmatch loss does not affect the wrestling division. But he is 10-2. But still, I mean that's a huge match. That should be a big one. I mean it would be a main event on like 95% of my cards, but we happen to have a huge main event for the ALW World Championship. Omos goes for his second defense, which would be a record. Only Bret Hart has successfully defended the title once, besides Omos. Omos beat Bryan Danielson for his first defense, and now he's looking to make it 2 against Rey Fenix, who is 7-2 with 5 straight wins. Ray Phoenix just kind of doesn't really lose. He just you put him in a match against somebody, he's probably gonna win it. And we'll see what happens when the the big man, the big strong man takes on the quick little guy. Classic wrestling. Let's get to it.